Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you guys how I make my chiles rellenos. I go ahead and I put tomato, onion, and garlic into the oven. I put it on the broiler. Once that is nice and roasted, I'll go ahead and put it in the blender together with my tomato sauce. I go ahead and make sure it's completely blended all the way through. Make sure your blender is closed tightly. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut 1/4 of an onion. I'm going to go ahead and peel it and cut it into small little squares. And I'm going to use this to put it into my sauce. I'm going to go ahead and chop it really finely just so we won't be able to feel the big chunks of onion. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it more of a rough chop so the pieces can be a little smaller. And once that is done, I'm going to go ahead and put my oil inside a hot pot. Throw in my onion, and I'm going to go ahead and saute that until it's a little translucent. Once the onion is a little bit more see-through and have toasted a little bit, I go ahead and add my flour. We're going to go ahead and make sure that our flour gets cooked, but it also starts to get a little golden brown, and you want that because that's going to go ahead and give it a little flavor, and it's going to also put our sauce a little more thick. Oops, my spoon fell. So once this is done, this is where we're gonna add our tomato mixture. So I do add the tomato sauce together with the tomatoes that I had blended in the blender. We're gonna go ahead and dump it inside. I'm going to go ahead and put what was in my blender as well. And then I'm adding 2 cans of tomato sauce here, plus the one that I put in the blender together with the tomatoes, because I am, I'm doing a really large quantity here, but on the description below, I'm going to go ahead and put how you can make the recipe for like 8 chiles instead of 15. That I made here. So we're going to go ahead and mix this really well, and once everything is well and combined, we're going to let it boil and go into a simmer, but we are going to add some tomato broth powder and some chicken broth powder. Now we're going to go ahead and add water. My water is not dirty. I just went ahead and put water in the blender that still had some of that tomato sauce in it. So I'm making sure that there's nothing stuck to the bottom. All the flour that I had previously done is gone. So now here we're going to go ahead and roast our chiles just over your stove. Like you can see, I have all my burners full of chiles because I said I did make 15 chiles. Once they're all completely roasted, you want to make sure you want to keep turning them over. I'm here turning them with my hand, but you could also use some tongs, and make sure you leave the stems on so you're able to hold them and turn them around. Be careful, don't get burned. So once they're about this point, you want to take them out, and then you're going to put them in a bag and go ahead and close it, because closing the bag is going to cause steam, and that's going to allow you to be able to peel it later on. So once they're all put in the bag, I go ahead and peel them. I use a bowl of water to be able to wipe my hands and take all the peel off my hands and be able to peel the rest of the chile. So the skin comes off really easily because we did roast it off. I know it looks a little burnt, but okay. So here I have Monterrey Jack cheese that I got from my local meat market. We're going to go ahead and cut it into long strips, and then I'm also going to use fresh cheese. You could also get it from your local market, or you can buy it at Costco, they have it. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it into the same strips. We're going to set that aside, and I'm going to go ahead and keep on cutting the rest of the cheese, just so we can get ready to stuff our chiles. This is what's going to have our chiles inside. This is my take on chile rellenos. The mixture of the cheese just makes it super delicious. So now here I'm going to go ahead and take off our part where the seeds are, because I don't want them all to be so spicy. So I'm going to go ahead and cut all around, and then I go ahead and just pull the whole thing out, and then I'll go ahead and spoon whatever is left in these seeds. Just spoon them out. Once that is nice and clean, we're going to go ahead and stuff it with cheese. So you want to make a sandwich from the fresh cheese to the jack cheese, just to make it sure that it's not going to just spill over once you're cooking. I like the chile rellenos with a lot of cheese. As you can see here, I definitely stuffed them to the max. Here I have some all-purpose flour, and I'm going to go ahead and cover them with all-purpose flour. That way it can grab all the moisture from the chiles. So once we put them in the oil is not going to chunk as much. Now we're going to go ahead and put just egg whites into your mixer. You can use an electric mixer or a hand mixer. And you're going to beat it, and you're going to add a little bit of cold water. You're going to beat it until it comes to this point, and you're going to add your yellow yolks. Like I said, I did 15 chiles, so I did make 15 eggs. Once that is done, you're going to go ahead and dip your chiles into the egg batter mixture that you made. I like to scoop the opening part, and you're going to lay it on your oil. And once they're golden brown, you're going to go ahead and flip them. You can always maneuver with your spoon and just kind of enclose the egg in its place once you flip it. Just be careful. I use a fork and a spatula just so I won't jump and I won't burn myself. So if you can see, I have the sauce that's been simmering. Now I have all my chiles that I already fried, and this is how they look. And then we go ahead and put them in our sauce that we've been simmering all this time. I already went ahead and turned off the sauce once I was ready to put my chiles in. I had them on really low heat, just simmering, and I went ahead and turned it off, and can you see all that cheesy goodness? I tend to, whatever egg batter that was left, I still go ahead and just fry the egg batter, and it comes out so delicious. So this is your finished product. We hope you like them and enjoy them as our family did. Please go ahead and like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.